So, as you know, we do this Flashback Friday movie review. And as my son is 17, soon to be 18, he's a senior in high school, we're going through the college recruitment process. James, what schools are you looking for?
Well, am I in the big ones, the Ivy Leagues, Harvard, Yale, also looking at Stanford, really good school. There's quite a few California schools, just all over the place. But one of the biggest ones I'm really considering is South Harmon Institute of Technology.
I've always seen you as a shithead.
I love to feel accepted in this house.
So, as you probably caught from that, we watched Accepted, starring Justin Long, Blake Lively. Awesome movie, Lewis Black. It's one of those ones that sort of flew under the radar, and I honestly don't know how or why I first saw it. But when I saw it, I was again floored. Why isn't this movie bigger?
It is one of my favorite, what was it, like late 90s, early 2000s? It's one of my favorite late 90s, early 2000s, I guess, inappropriate comedies. It's fun and it's goofy and it's not afraid to throw some really funny punches. Plus, it's got a beautiful message all throughout it.
I love how it's basically the message, although it's a stupid comedy, the message is no matter how off the charts weird you are, there's a place for you. And the funny part about this, and I know Brandon jokes with me and I get it all the time, oh, it's Ohio, whatever. This one, it is Ohio. And it's so funny because the main school that they focus on, I can't even remember the real school that there's a school in Ohio, in Oxford, called Miami University. And I know all my friends that went there, I'm like, yeah, Miami is so pretentious. I hated that school. And it is like exactly what they portray in the movie.
Yes.
And it cracks me up. So to have South Harmon Institute of Technology opening up right next door where you have all these pretentious rich kids like, oh my God, you can't do that. It's so accurate to what Miami University it is. And I'm sorry if you went to school at Miami University. It's a great school, great education. God, I hate that campus.
I also love how the cast is incredible. They are all comedic geniuses in their own right, and they all had a really good chemistry on screen.
And it's basically before they got big. Like Jonah Hill, hilarious. When he's dressed as a hot dog and he's out in the campus, asks me about my wiener. It's like, this is so stupid and hilarious.
Or just like all of Justin Long.
Oh, just everything he does is hilarious. I feel like that, for some reason, is the unknown version of Van Wilder. Like, he's just an amazing character and an actor to play that part. It was perfect. And then Blake Lively, before she went on to bigger and better things and married Ryan Reynolds, she was the great beauty in the script. And I thought that was great, how she was basically sympathetic to the cause and then dropped her boyfriend Trent to come across and be with Justin Long's character. Hilarious. Justin Long's sister, who's constantly trying to rat him out, and he's, whatever. And then the ending where he's rationalizing in front of this school board why they should be considered a real institute. It's like, okay, this dumbass comedy has a heart and it's hilarious. And every time Lewis Black gets on and starts talking, he's like the epitome of, this is stupid, but he's saying really serious things that are really prophetic.
And it's not just a funny comedy about a bunch of kids creating a college from scratch. It's a beautiful movie about learning to be who you are, because who you are is pretty freaking cool.
And Jonah Hill screaming when they first get in to the new school that was a condemned mental institution. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. If you don't watch it, Accepted, just go watch that clip on YouTube of him screaming. It's hilarious.